Hi, I'm Bruce Bavel, Director of Product and Services at Komatsu. Today I'm going to go around the wa485-11. Alright, we're going to start at the bucket here. We have nice shapes on the bucket here to be able to retain material. This is equipped with the 7.2 cubic yard on this wa485. It's a yard loader version. With the yard loader version, we have the low profile tires and the heavy counterweight that kind of go together as a package. This is a 3-pass match for on-highway trucks, is where we typically find it out in the wild. Nice spill guards on here, kind of keep that material from going back in the cylinders here. So we have a lot of thought and a lot of engineering going into the bucket. As we go back in the work equipment here in the boom, we use a lot of strong steel castings in the work equipment here. Durable, helps reduce those stresses and long life frames. Also, we standardize on the large bore bucket cylinder, so we use that on the standard spec or the yard loader spec all across the line. Now, working up here, you can see there's a nice little step up there. There's grab handles on the cab. There's anchorage points. We know a lot of mine sites require tie-off. Quarries sometimes do too. We allow the anchorage points on here to be able to go around that windshield and be able to clean that with support in those areas. LED light package is standard all the way around this machine. Additionally, power adjustable and heated mirrors are standard on this also, so the operators can always change that. Going into the cab, it's an all-new operator environment. We eliminated the 2 posts in the rear of the cab, so the rear visibility of the back corners is excellent on this machine. We know that it's really important to keep those operators happy and comfortable on those long days, so we have a new angle feedback joystick steering system. Basically, it's a steer-by-wire system. It's low effort and it's adjustable, so it can be fast, it can be slow, depending on what the operator wants. All new seat. It's heated and ventilated and adjustable about 10 million different ways to get that operator comfortable in that seat. Additionally, on the right side, we have the work equipment controls. They're a new shape, more ergonomic, so I think customers are really going to like that. Also in the cab, we have load meter, which is standard on here for the operators, so they can kind of see what their tonnage is for the load, and also nice rear view monitor. And new for the two 475-11, 485-11, we have rear object detection systems. So there's a system in the back. When you're backing up, it's going to sense objects and alert that operator that they need to be careful. Going back along here, walking along the machine, you'll see that the steps and the grab handles are all bright yellow. So that's for quick visual to help promote that safety, and easy to see where all the steps are, the grab handles are. Additionally, this is kind of the new style on the back hood here, what the styling we're going with on future models coming in the near future, kind of changing that look. We have heavy duty frames. You can see a thick material in the center area here. We have the back ends of the cylinder here, so the front ends are protected inside the frame. So there's little things that we do there to protect that. This is where the diesel exhaust fluid is filled. Nice little door there to be able to put that in there. Going back to the rear of the machine, we've changed a lot of things in that area. This is the first model with the all-new generation Komatsu engine. It's EGR less, so we eliminated the EGR system on that. We go with a more simplistic turbo, and I kind of like to think of it runs a little more like a Tier 3 engine. We let that engine run and be able to get that full combustion. DPF exchange is pushed out to 8,000 hours now. And later this year, we'll be coming out with the ultra low ash oil, and we fuse that oil, then we can project that out to 16,000 hours on the DPF replacement. Now, with that, we have an SCR system on here, of course. It does use a little more depth in this, but I think that's a good trade-off. I think we simplified the system. We've eliminated several sensors in the SCR system, so to kind of make that more bulletproof over the life of the machine. Additionally, we've reduced TCO in a lot of areas. The engine oil drain is now 1,000 hours on this machine. The fuel filters at 1,000 hours. The hydraulic oil goes from 3,000 hours to 6,000 hours. So we're extending those out. That lowers the TCO for a customer. I think that's a good thing for them. Other things back here, it does have a tilt hood, but in reality, you're only doing that for servicing the DPF or checking things under the hood, light repairs. So most of your daily checks could be done in the door here on the side. So you got your engine oil check right there. You've got your pre-filter, so you can easily see if there's water in the fuel, so a quick visual. And on the other side, there's also sight gauges and everything. So, and then they have the air filter door is right up there for your engine. So Good daily checks access here. Some other things that we made standard on the 485-11, we have standard HD LSD axles standard on here, so they're very strong, long life axles. We have the Turbo 2, which is standard, and all the lights you see are here in the mirrors. So comparing to the WA480-8, which this model replaces, it's going to use about 12% less fuel. How does it do that? Well, the new engine, high horsepower, high torque engine, the horsepower is increased significantly, and also a lot more torque. Torque is good because it matches with the Komatsu hydraulic mechanical transmission, and basically you're able to run the engine RPMs at a lower rate and more consistent, so therefore you're going to burn less fuel. So this thing is done very well out in field customer trials we've had, and the feedback's been very positive. If you look on here, we have anchorage points, tie-off points as we go around here. There's a front frame step, so you can easily access that windshield to clean it. We do have a rear object detection system standard on here, so that's going to alert when you're backing up. Go around the machine here, you see two sensors on the back here, and it's going to sense, you know, if there's something behind you and alert that operator. If you're working around an area that has a lot of berms and maybe it's, you know, things kind of, you know, too many false positives, you can silence that. The operator can silence that on a case-by-case basis based on what the site conditions are.